Hello, it is about 9 o'clock Wednesday evening, and I've decided to go ahead and record all of the stuff that I need to do, like sell items and get new party members, since Rush was so quick to run off from David and company. So, as that guard said, the game has an ingenious way of getting you into the habit of working on your side quests, and that's by trying to get you to go to the pub, it really wants you to get to go to the pub and the guild and talk to everyone who has a red speech bubble over their head. Just everyone. If they have something worth talking about, and you want to take as many side quests as you can. I cannot stress that enough. I actually think that I just missed a step in progressing the story a little bit further, but while I'm here I'm just going to go ahead and get my new party members. If you didn't see at the very end of the last video, because I kinda ended it a little quickly, Rush had said something about how he really does kinda need the help from other people since he can't get very far on his own after running away from David. So here's where the guild comes in handy, and here's where the game starts to get just a little bit complicated and a lot cooler. At guilds, you can hire other soldiers, a la Final Fantasy Tactics, and you can also have guild tasks, again a la Final Fantasy Tactics. I get the feeling that this video is going to be a bit more of me explaining how this game works than it is me progressing the story. Throughout the game you'll do random tasks like killing 8 spiders at Blackdale, or killing a Blue Jaws monster in the Gasling Caves, things like that. You'll do them on accident, but when you come back to the guild, you'll see that you'll completed stuff eventually, and you verify with them that you did it, and they'll give you stuff like blueprints and money and weapon components, and it's all nice. They're easy rewards to get, and it's a nice bonus for, you know, just checking up on this place every once in a while. Not only that, but eventually more units come back to employ, and you can also dismiss units that you don't want to use anymore. And I think you actually get money for dismissing units, but we'll worry about that later. Anyway, we have a party now, and I'll kind of show you how to how to set up a party. Right after this loading screen. Any second now. I was hoping that this one wasn't going to take this long. Maybe I should cut this out. No, I'll leave it in. No, I'll stop recording. It's got to be almost done by now. Is it? Yeah. Yeah, just about. No? Come on. I don't have much time. Thank you. Now, I hope to God I'm going to say this right, because I'm going to feel like really bad if I do. El Taire? Oh, please God, let me say that I said that right. It said that using parties is a little bit different than it is in the last Remnant on the 360. And that's that you can only have 1 or maybe 2 leaders in a party at the same time, where in the PC version you can have as many leaders as you want. Leaders are going to be like the main story characters and everything like that. What we're going to want to do is not change formation yet. I know how to play this game. We want to confirm units.
Impressive, huh?
No, we don't. We want to replace units, and we'll stick Rush as our leader in slot 1. That's good.
To me.
And then we'll put McGrady, one of our new recruits, in slot 2, and Oaks in slot 3 there. Names don't really count. We'll call them by race, human and frog bunny thing. And so that's our party, and that's actually as many that we can hold in Rush's unit right now, because we're at such a low level. His battle units can only hold 3 people, and we can also only have 1 battle union, again because Rush's level is so small. Even if we had a second leader, we can't put anything here. It's too much. We can also check on our party members' status and give them weapons and stuff, which you'll see me do here in a bit. I won't worry about my new recruits' weapons since their default stuff is, you know, pretty decent. Right, so it's time to go to the marketplace, and I had missed a small step in getting an important little sub-character in this game. Also opening up the game's biggest side quest subplot, kind of like collecting certain things that you'll find throughout the world, like Final Fantasy X's Albed book collection, where you could learn the language of the Albed if you kept finding their primer books, or, you know, things like that. And uh-oh. What happened to the music? The game had a hiccup, and also I just remembered that we do want to still be here. We want to get into the pub. I was thinking I was in a different town. So we'll wait for the loading. We'll wait for the loading, which is always fun. You know, I love these loading screens, especially on fraps, so they take 3 times longer. I'll just cut it out. Okay, and in here we will find, yes, this girl, and this will be our very first side quest of the game, which is so easy a caveman can do it, I swear to God. Like, you hardly have to do anything. Maybe hold forward and then press the action key once. And what, I'm gonna skip the conversation. What she wants us to do is deliver a letter to one of her friends. And this is so easy that it's actually going to transport us to where we need to be. And the guy that we have to give the letter to is right in front of us. There is no gimmick to this quest. That is seriously all that we have to do. If there is a gimmick and this really isn't the guy that we give it to, please, like, slap me upside the head or something, because I've always given it to this guy every time I did this this mission. And it just said mission complete when I was done. So, hey, I rolled with it. So it takes us back to the Robelia ruins. Haven't been here in a while, huh? And this Yama, they're called Yama, right? Well, this Yama over here is who we need to give the letter to. Notice that he has a red speech bubble over his head, just like everyone else important in this game. Ah, yes, they're called Yama. I got that right. Anyway, he's crying because he hasn't been getting letters recently, and so I give him this letter, and he says that he doesn't really know who it's from, except that he's just been getting letters. And I guess I just give him this letter. It's not important to the story, it's just a subplot. Anyway, it's so easy. It also transports us back to where we get our reward from. Could that be any simpler? So here we are back with this girl as soon as her textures fade in, and then we'll talk to her and get our reward and all that good stuff. 100 gilds, not much to shake a stick at, but yeah, anyway, I think she tells us how to get to Celipale. No, she doesn't. Someone else in this pub is gonna have a red... gay bartender, of course. Yes, I do know Celipale. He just gives us directions on how to get there. There's another side quest right here which is important. I don't know if I really want to do it right now or not, but let me check the time. I probably got time for this. And I'll continue on whatever else I'm doing later, after. Anyway, he's a mercenary and he has, this Yama, Balsan, is trying to find this aristocrat kid who was kidnapped by some bandits and taken to the Gasling Caves. So we're gonna help him out and get this little kid back. As you may or may not have predicted, the Gasling Caves have not changed at all. We have the same enemies with just about the same attributes and everything like that. Our only difference here is how our parties are set up. Rush actually has his own group, and this is a little bit important too because it tells us about guest unions. Guest unions are additional parties that will join you, but you have no control over them. They will give themselves commands and they will order themselves around on the battlefield. and they're kind of awkward because you can't always heal them or things like that. I'll show you in battle.
Let's do this!